Okay, hello fellow Beastians, here's your one and only gaming beast, and today I return for running games, and it's gonna be yet again Marvel FASERIP, the classic TSR Marvel, the first Marvel RPG, and so far my favorite still. I haven't tried the other ones yet, but anyway, we are playing with two distinguished gentlemen, and they'll just introduce themselves quickly and their characters, and then I'll introduce the setting. So whoever wants to go first.
I am Recopop Clubs. You have reached me early in the morning, so I have on my sunglasses at night. I am Die Hard from Image Comics because I like stuff old school.
Hi, my name is Philip Posey. I'll be playing Iron Fist today, and he is even more old school from the 1970s.
Yep.
Show
Very
off.
nice. Very nice. We were supposed to be more players, but this is great. This is two long-time friends and players of mine, so it's going to be great. So now, welcome to the Omniverse War. And the Omniverse War is basically where it's kind of like the Secret War from Marvel, where the Beyonder wanted to test who's good and evil. But here, two cosmic entities wanted to settle this question, which is stronger, good or evil, but on an omniverse level, on the level of the omniverse, meaning all the multiverses, all the megaverses against each other. So you're gonna see all the shit happening, fighting against each other, good and evil. Okay, so Juve, as both of you, Juve, and what is wrong with me, Philip? So, Philip and Juve.
Wow.
Yeah,
You have failed, sir.
I failed. I have
You
failed.
can just call us Iron Fist and Die Hard if you
There
want.
we go. So Iron Fist, Die Hard. When the battle began, you see this. We set the scene basically. Okay, just to piss off Swingle. If you're watching the Swingle, we set the scene. Okay, you see this gigantic plane and this otherworldly dimension. The sky is a different shimmer of different darker reddish colors. It looks quite foreboding. The plane that you see in front of you seems to be never ending, but it is dotted on your end with all kinds of buildings, exotic and familiar. You can see, of course, big smaller parts of cities, and you can see the Avengers Tower. You can see big, fantastical castles and space bases. In the sky, you can see all sorts manner of spaceships and flying beings, including familiar characters. For you guys, like Philip, you can see multiple of Marvel's characters. You can see the Sentry, you can see Iron Man, and there's many other you didn't know or you thought not real, from fiction. But as this fight began, you've gained the ability to communicate on a common level. You've all gained the ability to. It's kind of a semi-zionic, semi-functional communication where everybody can speak their own language, but they can speak to each other even if they can't. Now, if the two persons happen to speak, for example, English, then they can't speak already with each other. But you guys, you know what you mean. These cosmic entities tell you that you need to fight for the survival of your own universe. If one side wins against the other, then that will mean their universe will cease to exist. Or the other side will gain an advantage by having basically a wish that these cosmic entities can fulfill for them, and basically winning over and being the dominant force. So you are at great risk. You have to save your own universe, literally your own multiverse, in order to survive this. You have to defeat the evil side. You can see plenty, thousands, millions of warriors, of people, of creatures, of monsters, of beings flying in the skies, even angels, superheroes, giant robots, giant monsters, spaceships, dragons, anything you can imagine and what you can't imagine, even really weird stuff is there. And then basically they say the fight is on, and the fight has started as all these creatures, all this battle of apocalyptic scale has moved forward. And in the middle of this giant plane, you have arrived, and you've been fighting now for some time. But you clashed in the middle where it was told to you that this plane goes on for pretty much infinity, but in the middle part there is what is known as the cities of the cities and the places of the normal folk. You know, we're basically out of character the NPC cities. So all the characters and beings and just normal from mundane but also non-mundane, but are not considered fighters. You know, they're there for heroes to be saved or for villains to kill and to use in their selfish evil manner. And you arrive in a part of that giant landscape, which basically resembles Boston. And next to it is some kind of a big park, some kind of woods. And in the distance, you can see other ones fighting. You can see explosions in the sky from the spaceships and the dragons and the beings battling each other. And right now, Juve, in the fight, some shit has happened, and you have lost your other team members from Youngblood. You don't know where they are. Iron Fist, and you just found yourself with this person that you don't know much about, just in the same vicinity. And you are now on the streets of Boston, of this version, because as these cosmic entities have explained to you, they have used on the fields of battle on this great pretty much infinite plane. They have planted areas like these cities and your bases that are plucked from your universes as they are, and basically put there like a puzzle, like it just like put there for as areas to fight and to
So question number one is my cybernetic body still my spare bodies available to me or not?
You don't know this for a fact right now. So you had some sort of a base at the place where you were, which is called the base, where it's like this on the one side, all the bases, you have like Castle Grayskull, you got like Babylon 5 floating in the sky, all this shit, you know, the Avengers Tower and so on. And there was also the base for the Youngblood base. So you would think that most likely if you would be destroyed, you could it would be still in the distance enough for you to that your digital consciousness would be uploaded. So yeah.
Okay. So depending on what I'm dealing with, will determine what body I go with for this mission.
Okay. So you're now on the streets of Boston. Go ahead.
Is it okay if I open up here, Sean?
If you open up here?
Like if I start portraying.
Yeah, sure. Do what you feel.
Okay. So I find myself in a convenience store, and right outside there are thousands and thousands, perhaps millions of people blinking off into the distance, all fighters, warriors, killers. But there's one thing that I really want. And I open up this cooler and I get like this cold breeze that goes in my face, and you hear my hand go down to ice. I pull out 2 Coca-Colas. I take my thumb and I like run it over the side of the rim, and ice shucks off. I walk out through the front of the door. I see Die Hard. I pass him a Coke. I open mine up. What the hell are we gonna do?
Kill everybody? It's what we do.
It's as you look around from the convenience store, Iron Fist, as you've looked around. Do you guys want to describe how you look like, just quick, for the audiences? Because I mean, there's different looks for the characters too. So, especially Iron Fist.
Like, absolutely. So when I was taken, I was just in my boxer shorts, and I'm wearing like a bathrobe that has like dragons sewn onto the sides. I have my do-rag on that goes over my eyes with like a long ponytail like a horse.
Nice.
And I have like espadrilles, like you would wear like a pair of Toms. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And they are in like bright yellow.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like it.
Die Hard is in his full-out gear, which he always wears. because he's an android. So his face is white on both sides with a black streak in the middle. Um, his suit is a combination of white, black, gold, and red. His shoulder pads look like cables. So they are red. Shoulders are white with a cutout showing his cybernetic muscles, which is gold. And just like his face mask, it is white through the like his face mask is reversed, so they're black on the outside, white in the inside portion, and yeah, just overall it looks like a cybernetic badass.
As you have come out of the store, Iron Fist, in your bathrobe and everything, you see that as you've been plucked out of your universe, whichever Marvel universe it is, it's up to you, because there's of course an infinite amount. So you see on the side, you just have a glimpse, something familiar. It is the cheer sign, where they know your name. A show that is also popular, of course, also in the Marvel universe, maybe even in the Image universe. So this is what you see right now. You see Cheers on one end, on your right side, there's the convenience store where you win, and then the other end you see the Cheers sign, and on the left side you see like a park area. Like as they said, they kind of mixed and matched the areas in the cities. So if they're not exactly like the cities were, then it's not a surprise, because you have a very much also exotic areas and so on to explore.
I reach into the side of my bathrobe. I pull out my cell phone. Any signal?
Surprisingly enough, yes. It's kind of yeah.
Okay. I look over to Die Hard. Have we introduced each other? Have we met?
Let's say you just met. Literally, let's
Okay.
say this is the best part. Okay, let's say a Die Hard just got here because he's searching for the Team Youngblood to meet up with them, or any kind of allies from his universe, and you just maybe you were out in a fight with some Marvel characters, some other characters, but then you went into the store and then you came out and you see this guy basically. So let's start here. You're like you
All
say,
right. So I say,
yeah.
I was like, I don't know about you, but I'm absolutely starving. I open up my phone and I scroll down to the letter P. You
Okay.
can see it like zooms in on my thumb. Pizza. I dial.
Okay.
I look over like, really? You think this is the time for pizza? Really?
What a man's got to eat.
Okay. This is so you call up and it says this is the Super Mario pizza. Can I help you? And it's like you're a bit confused because it's not the pizza number, but maybe some things got changed as usual. So
Super Mario. You guys running any specials today?
I have extra special with mushrooms.
Oh, mushrooms. Love mushrooms. Can I get some mushrooms and pepperoni and sausage and Canadian bacon with extra cheese?
Yeah, of course. We will bring the pizza pie to you, of course.
I look over right behind me on the convenience store. I give them that address.
Okay. Oh, it's busted here. Yeah, we'll have to be. It will take like an hour. Sorry. Right now we have some big green guy fighting a guy with screws in his hand or head or something, and there's other people racing like maniacs. There's one guy, he looks like a little boy, but he's in a white car of some sort. He looks like he's badly animated, and he's racing against some guy. He's called himself Dick. So we gotta watch out here.
That's all I need to know. Really, is how much it's gonna be.
Since it's gonna take longer. It's gonna be a special. It's just gonna be $7.
I reach down into my pocket. Do I have the money?
Yeah, let's say you got $20. Like when you were plucked, you had $20.
All right. Yeah, sounds good.
Very good. We'll be right here. No problem, sir.
All right. I turn off the phone.
Okay. So you turn off the phone, yeah? Or you put it down, basically, yeah. So you just flip it down, yeah. So
Oh, I
what
have
do
a
you guys
flip
do?
phone.
Well, what kind of phone do you want? A smartphone, I'm guessing? So you just turned off. Yeah. I don't know, man. You could be like the Iron Fist from a world where it's 90s technology or some shit. I don't know. Let's say smartphone, fine. So what do you guys do now? Go ahead.
It's a start phone.
There we go. It's a start phone.
I proceed to head over to the Cheers bar.
Okay. And what do you do, Mr. Iron Fist?
I take a swig of my Coca-Cola. I put it into the recycle bin and follow.
Okay. As you enter, you see the familiar Cheers bar as you've seen it in TV, but now from a different angle as you enter. And you see right now 3 guys. On the bar, you have Sam Malone, as you can recognize him, the big black-haired, handsome guy.
Mm-hmm.
Then you have Cliff Clavin and Norm sitting there. But not just Norm, it's also next to them is, you can't quite believe your eyes. It looks like a puppet, and it is, but it is a puppet without any strings. It is Kermit the Frog. And he says to Sam Malone, yeah, welcome to Cheers. It's been quite a crazy day today. Some of my workers have been outside, but I hope they return. They've been gone for quite some time now.
I look over at Kermit drinking. Is he drinking Kermit the Frog?
Yeah, he's drinking. Why not? He's drinking a cup of tea. There we go.
I look over at Die Hard. I'd be drinking too if I had a hand shoved up my ass for 20 years.
And I'm like, I just shake my head.
And like Cliff says, "Oh yeah, more interesting folk here coming here. Let me tell you about this. Really, you look like a character I remember from this one comic book series." And he looks at you, Iron Fist. But this whole like universes colliding thing is quite interesting. I thought always that there's gonna, and he starts yammering on, as Cliff Clavin does.
What?
I like.
And Kermit just says, "It's not easy being green. Can you sit here, please?"
I come over and I sit next to the frog.
So you must be one of the fighter guys like these cosmic beings have said,
My name's Danny Rand. I'm the goddamn Iron Fist.
Oh, wow, yes. What makes you fist iron? Ha 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 ha.
Oh, I went into Mortal Kombat with the dragon known as Shu Lao and defeated him.
Mortal Kombat? There was some weird guy with a weird hat with a razor blade on it. He was talking about Mortal Kombat all the time. Then he disappeared. Funny guy. Some Oriental fella. Or is that not politically correct anymore? I don't know. I've been around for so long. As I said, it's not easy being green. And Norm is just shaking his head. Yeah, we had a couple of guys here, but I'm just drinking my beer here.
To have so much chaos going on in this world, this place seems exceptionally safe.
So
then I look around.
Sam Malone comes over to, so fellas, how can I help you then?
What is going on here?
Well, as I said, it is a clash of all universes.
Okay, so guess we have to take out whoever is threatening in my universe. So where should we start?
You have to you have to defeat the bad side, all of them. So not just your universe people, so all of them.
All of them. And I'm like,
well, not in this session, don't worry.
Yeah, I'm like, so this looks like it's going to get hairy. So he proceeds to go outside, look at his arm, type in a code, and like starting Die Hard protocols. Goes through a list of different suits and cybernetic bodies. And he's like, yeah, this one should work. And as you can see to the left and the people who are watching, this is the combat armor for the heavy arms armor for Die Hard.
So this is coming from space, right?
This is coming from either the base or Washington D.C.
Well, Washington D.C. is kind of like in the center where what they call the base. It's like a combination of multiple buildings, as I said. Like imagine like all the bases of everything. The Justice League, the Hall of Justice, you have the White House, you got the I don't know, the fucking Castle Grayskull, all kind of like next to each other as like a big thing.
So this is how I'm anime. All of a sudden, off in the distance, you see a plume of smoke. A giant cylinder shoots out from the ground, going rocket propelled. You see like the trails
in the Cheers bar.
Not in the Cheers bar. Outside, I did.
Outside, okay.
And the TV in the Cheers bar.
Yeah, it shows up on the display as the local. Look, weird device flying through the air. Citizens are concerned.
You could see in the news, and the newscasters are the wait, let me see. The newscaster from the South Park News, you know, it says, "Tom, I'm here as a machine plummets down from the sky, as I have just been talking to literally Abraham Lincoln, but not the Abraham Lincoln that you know, Abraham Lincoln vampire killer, apparently. Very interesting, Tom. And what did the polls show for the next election?" So yeah. And you can see outside as it plummets down, you can see Tom, the reporter, but he's all South Park animated, so it's just really weird looking.
So at this point, it slams to the ground.
The cameraman is like, and he's like, Tom, who is this person who's picking up these things there? And the guy is asking you, well, who might you be, person of interest?
I look at him, the savior of the young blood of the Image universe, and then walks over to the cylinder, punches in the code, and you see the combat armor appear. And he steps inside. A couple seconds later, he comes out fully decked out, weaponized, and like, yep. And then push the code, and the pod then once again lifts off, takes off, and say another chemtrail. And it's like, I think I'm ready.
As the rocket goes up, you can see a TIE fighter blasted in the sky.
That's the first thing I go after then.
Well, it's really high in the sky, so unless you can fly,
yeah, actually he can.
Okay. Well, the stats, is it like now new stats or something? Like, because I didn't know that about that.
Stats, just more weapons and cosmetic, really.
Fair enough. Okay. So let's go back to Philip, to the Iron Fist. And as you sit there, Sam Malone asks you, "Can I bring you something to drink, good sir?"
So I'm sitting there with some peanuts, and I'm trying
Mr. Fist, right?
About... yeah, it's Iron Fist.
Nice. So some of our friends, like some of this is usually more full here, but some of my clientele and some of my workers, they went out to look at what's going on, and they haven't returned yet. They went into these woods, and it's been quite spooky kind of thing. But
are you worried about your friends?
I am actually. The manager actually who managed this, she went out, and she hasn't. So the owner basically of this place and manager, she went out, and also what is it here? Just peeking here. Oh yeah, my waitress Carla, she went out too, and you know, like Norm says, yeah, they went out, both of them, and they haven't returned yet with some of the other customers. So we don't know what they just were curious. One of them wanted to bring more pretzels, but they haven't returned yet, so I don't know what's going on. Didn't the police phones are full? Apparently, I have to say what kind of police I'm asking for. You know, so it's quite interesting. So.
Well, I can go looking for him. Yes, but the thing is I'm expecting a pizza. Do you think you could pay the delivery guy?
Sure thing. Yeah, if you check it out, we can figure it out later. What's the pizzeria this is coming from?
Super Mario Brothers.
Oh, okay, yeah, Super Mario Brothers, and the name is then Mr. Iron Fist, right?
It's Danny Rand, but I
Dan.
am the Iron Fist.
Okay.
Iron Fist is kind of like a title.
Oh, I see. I see. Like a comic book character, right? All right.
No. I'm a champion of the people of Kung Lung, and the name of the champion is Iron Fist.
Yeah. You see, the Cliff Glass. Yeah, you see, I know what he means. You know, as a postman, a servant of the postal people, I'm a servant, the champion of the people, of course, because I bring them their post to them every day. And it's quite dangerous, you know. These dogs, they can be quite vicious, if you know what I mean, right? And Norm is just like, oh God, and he's just like doing this basically.
I look over at a Kermit, and with his unblinking bead eye, he sips some tea.
Yeah, he's
get out of here.
No, he sips the tea, but that's none of my business.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna head out and see if I can find these missing people.
Okay. Basically, they told you there's this park, which they didn't know was there before, but obviously they heard the message that things would be different. So there's this park with trees and everything, almost like woods or something. So.
Oh yeah, I'll head to the park.
Yeah, Juve. So do you still go after that TIE fighter?
Yeah.
Okay. You wanna roll initiative just with a D10, and what's your initiative? Your intuition. I mean the eye thing.
Yeah, I'm pulling that up again.
It's just a bonus for your initiative usually.
I see. Remarkable, incredible. I do not see an initiative bonus.
It's the eye, the intuition. That's your
RM 30.
So, 30. Okay, that's remarkable. It's pretty good. So 30. Oh, you get a +2. So roll 1d10 +2.
All right. One D10.
Okay.
All right.
What did you get?
6.
Okay, he got a 7. So as you fly up towards him, since you can fly, there's no like difference or whatever. You're flying up towards him. He's as he blasts this shit out of the air that brought you your armor. He comes towards you. You know, it takes a curve like, you know, the TIE fighter sounds, you know. And, he comes towards you and then tries to blast you. Let me see. Yeah. Okay. 41. Okay. You can attempt to do a dodge with your agility.
Okay.
That means like if you succeed, then his attack will be lowered by whatever CS, column shift.
I rolled a 1 and physical, but I have EX protection versus physical and energy.
Yeah, that's your armor, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's excellent. And yeah. Okay, so he shoots at you and hits you for like 10 damage minus your armor. So you have your health points.
Yeah, I'm looking at my health points now.
You should be fine.
at 10 points at 130. I'm at 120.
Okay, just I want to see if roll an endurance check. I'm just curious. See if you can hold yourself in the air. E.
E is 40.
That's good. Incredible.
And I rolled a 9.
Is it a D100?
Oh, I'm supposed to be rolling percentiles. Okay.
Well, then roll your previous dodge one more time, because just for the initiative, it's 1d10. Everything else is D100 percentile.
88.
88 is for your dodge. Yeah. Then let me see here. 88 dodge. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, he missed you. You dodge easily the blaster blasts, the green beams. Like,
Okay.
now it's your turn.
All right. For the sake of
We'll take a break here. We'll go now a turn with Iron Fist here.
Okay.
So
I'm walking over to the park.
Yeah. Okay. And you go to the park.
There's some leaves looking by. They're different colors. They take on the shape of a dragon behind me and then scatter off into the distance.
Nice. Like that. Give me 1 second. Okay. You can see, as you can see, there's somebody hiding, and for some reason he's not doing a good job, really. And you can see some kind of guy hiding behind some bushes, waiting for an attack. But you could see some of his thing.
How far away am I?
I would say like one area, so 44 feet. So you could easily reach him.
Down at my feet, there's a small pebble. It's like a almost transparent khaki.
Right.
I pick it up. I hold it up in my hand. I bounce it back and forth like a marble. I throw it over in the bush. Hey, I can see you. What are you doing?
And the guy suddenly stands up. So roll initiative, and you can see this tall guy, this kind of really tall, over 6 feet, in this black kind of outfit, just simple outfit, kind of bluish outfit, with this white Halloween mask, and he just comes towards you silent with a butcher knife.
Wait a minute, do I hear any music play?
No, but in the film they would hear dee 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 dee, so you know what it is. So roll a 1d10 plus what's your initiative bonus?
1 second, my friend.
Your intuition bonus. So.
My intuition's only good, so I don't think I get a bonus.
Okay, let me see.
I think it has to be over incredible or something.
Good is not good enough. So, but just roll a 1d10 then.
I got a 7.
Okay, he's got an 8. By 1, he gets better, but he's got a nice bonus. So. Okay, so he comes towards you like doo 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 doo. Now that he knows that you find him, he just comes with his knife, and yeah, and then he attacks you. Wait, with weapons, is it fighting if you use a weapon? I was saying, yeah, of course, fighting. Yes. Agility is shooting, and wrestling is strength. Yeah, okay. Like if you want to.
I thought wrestling was endurance.
No, I think endurance is when you want to slam something. That doesn't matter. Fighting is for sure also with weapons. So close combat. Okay. 87 out of... Okay, so that is a 87. Wow, that's a yellow feat. However, it's your turn now, and you can try to... what is it? Like, not dodge, there's a version for that, but It is a, what is it called here? Evading, right?
Okay.
If you want to evade it. You can also try to block it if you want. It's up to you, man. But you have to announce it before you start the action.
I'm gonna try to disarm.
Okay. Then that would be like a grapple, I think. Yeah. So you got to use your strength. Yeah. Grabbing is, or it's a grabbing. It's like grapple.
Disarming is a grapple.
Yeah, disarming is like a grab. Oh, it's called grabbing. It works in the same, kind of in the same way. So.
Oh shit! I definitely don't want to do that.
Also, if you do that, then his attack still hits because you're not going out of the way.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. That would be bad. Yeah, I guess what I want to do is blocking fighting.
Blocking is where you want to. Yeah, it is. It is. It is. Blocking is. I checked this today. This is based on your strength, where yeah. Okay. Let me see here. I checked this today. Give me a second here. I haven't really used blocking yet. That's why I have to check it again.
Oh, sure, no problem.
I know it's super exciting for the viewers, but blocking is basically where you try to just lower the damage. Yeah. Okay. So whatever, if you succeed with the blocking, you have to use. You basically try to just. Let me see here. Give me 1 second. I'll check this because I have read this just today. But no. No. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Excuse me for the viewers. Just is a defensive ability that uses the strength ability to lessen the damage. Basically, you try to hold it out. And basically, yeah, the block move, you can attempt to meet force with force and use the individual strength as a form of body armor against a specific attack. And if you use block, then you cannot use any action, other action than that. Yeah, you count your strength as like body armor. Provide the force can be physically resistant. Roll on a universal team against strength to determine the effects. Okay, so basically when you roll, then it determines how much you can like how much you can just resist the pain, the damage. So it's basically your strength, and whatever you roll, it's like below that strength. Or if you roll a red, then it's +1 to your strength. So you can potentially resist all of it. So that's what blocking is. Sorry, now I remember again. Okay. But you can also evade. There's something I read today, so it's in the advanced rules. So
if I evade, can I still attack next time?
I think so because it works like dodging. Nice. I'm not quite sure. Give me 1 second. Yeah, you can only use evasion against people who are close to you, so close contact would fit. Who the fuck is writing me constantly? God fucking damn it, fucking phones. There we go. Yeah. And evading is effective. Yep. Character who chooses to evade announces that intention during the declaration phase of the turn. Both sides are evading. Yeah. You cannot attack
Okay,
that.
so
You cannot attack that turn. Yeah.
I can't. Okay.
Yeah. And
So
if you,
I can't evade, I can't block.
but if you evade, and if you roll well, then you can get a bonus to your attack for the next turn.
All right, then I'm gonna try that.
Yeah.
I forgot that I have martial arts E, so I should have had a plus to my initiative, but no problem.
Okay. Well, next
All right,
time.
here we go. Yeah, I mean, whatever, no big deal.
What's your?
I have a 26. Probably not good enough.
What's your fighting score?
Incredible.
Incredible.
No. My fighting score is more than that. My fighting score is amazing.
And what did you roll?
26.
And it's enough. I think that's just.
It is?
Wait. Just amazing, right?
Yeah.
Just barely, but you made it. Just barely. It's the first screen. So he tries to come and just stab at you, Michael Myers style, but nothing. So now it's your turn. Wait, we go back to Juve. Juve, now it's your turn against the TIE Fighter.
All right, I attack the TIE Fighter now.
Okay.
So, throw the shield. So,
I'm guessing, what do you want to do? You want to blast it? Do you want to punch it? What do you want to do?
I want to throw the shield at one of the wings and try to chop the wing off.
Okay.
That is 30.
So what is your agility? Because it's a ranged attack, right?
Range attack. What range is excellent 20? I just rolled 30.
30. Well, you miss. Your blast goes to the side. You miss.
All right.
So that was it. We go back to Philip. Sorry that it took so long. We just had to make this sure. So Philip, now it's your turn.
Oh, nice.
Michael Myers has this comment. You know how he is, this robotic, kind of silent as he just for the viewers, they would hear the dee 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 dee.
All right, so this is what happens in one fluid motion. I disrobe my robe that I'm wearing, and then I take the stance of a karate practitioner, and I make like a little kata. Kick to the face.
Nice. Okay. Are you using any martial arts or just the normal fighting move?
Just a normal fighting move.
Then roll your attack.
Do martial arts because I have a ton. And yeah, I'm going to use martial arts B, which increases my fighting by 1 rank. So this will be on a monstrous roll.
Okay, then use it on a monstrous roll, yeah.
Can you do me a favor? I'm actually away from my dice for a second. Can you roll for me, Sean?
Sure, yeah.
Thanks, bro.
Oh, you're lucky I rolled an 88.
Whoa!
So that's a 88. That's definitely a red feat. Jesus Christ.
So that's a stun slam.
Yeah, but let's see. Let me see here with him. Yeah, it would be a stun slam, but give me 1 second.
Sure,
so 88 on monstrous. So he tries. What is it? Yeah. He also tries to evade. And at 30. Okay. 30. and 73. Okay, how is it with if you have a higher skill than him and you roll like a red and I have now a yellow? Because I always forget that.
I don't know, man.
Okay. Let's say he's got a yellow, you got a red. I think yellow would trump red, I think. I mean, red would trump yellow. That's what I meant to say. Yeah, okay. We'll just say you connect. So you connect. I'll just wing it now since I don't know it right now, but I think it should be fine. Yeah.
All right. So I can feel my foot like dig into this mask. And is this a Michael Myers here?
Yeah.
All right. So my other foot, like almost like a root of a tree, like plants deep into the ground, and I transfer the energy of the very earth itself through my body and into his face. Yeah.
Nice. How much damage do you do?
10.
10.
But does he get slammed?
Wait. Since he didn't succeed in his evasion, and it's red, right?
Yeah.
So slam. Yeah, then he gets slammed. There's nothing. And slam. What is it gonna slam do? Oh yeah. Okay, and it's a red one. And right, blunt attack. No, a blunt one is a stun. Since it's your foot, right? It's a blunt attack.
Yeah,
so
totally
it's a
my
stun.
foot.
So okay, then stun. I have to do an endurance feat for Michael. Give me a second here. Okay. And I rolled 10. No, that's stun. He is stunned for 10 rounds.
All right, so I go over to where my bathrobe is.
Basically, you knock him out, and it's the classic where he's like on the floor, like just.
So like a burst of energy in the air goes KO.
Yeah, nice. So the damage, but the damage does 10, your strength, right?
Yep. I go down into my bathroom. I pull out my phone. I take a selfie with him knocked out on the ground.
Okay. Now, Juve, it's your turn. The TIE fighter attacks you. Well, at least tries to. And let me see if that's a hit. No, it's not. He misses you again.
Then I fly directly to the cockpit, rip out the window from the cockpit, pick up the pilot.
The pilot, yeah.
And basically throw him into an area in which he'll land into a giant pond of water.
Okay, so you'll have to do a. I'll allow it that you can fly through. Your armor is stable enough for that. I'll say it's a grapple attack, so you have to use your strength to attack. So yeah, and you'll need a yellow or red.
66.
What's your strength?
I am 30.
30. Okay, and you rolled a 66, right?
Mm-hmm. 69 actually.
69, the classic. Oh yes. And it's just barely a yellow. 69, if you know what I mean. So describe what happens. Easy.
Okay, cool. So I fly over, and I'm fly over, do the classic, hero punch through the cockpit, rip out the window. He's screaming like, "Oh my god, oh my god!" Yank him out, rip out the seatbelt off of him, grab him by the chest, look him dead in the face. Don't you ever blow up my equipment ever again. And then look down, locate a pond, make the calculations with my Simon makes the calculation, ensuring that he'll survive the fall. Throw him in the towards the lake, and
There's a lake close by. It's
and
fine.
then guide the TIE fighter down to someplace safe, and then locate Iron Fist by its bio.
Well, wait, you want
signature.
to land the TIE fighter? That's a
I'm just
reason
gonna-
check. You've never flown a TIE fighter.
I'm not trying to fly. I'm just gonna like to use my superhuman
Oh,
strength.
okay, yeah, you're strong enough. Fair enough. You don't have to roll for that. That's fine.
Yeah, and just land into the ground, not doing anything funny with it. And then I try to use my biosensor to try to calculate that weird guy from earlier to see where he's at.
Oh, you mean the guy? Yeah. It shouldn't be. You have a bio calculator. Is that a skill or something?
It's not a skill. I've just flavor
Okay.
tag.
Okay.
Just making it up.
No, it's fine. Then just do a reason, and you know what? Do an intuition roll then. And it's supported by your biotech. That's fine. We can do flavor shit. It's fine. No worries.
88.
I track him by sense of smell.
I think of some way to get the
Well,
hook back up with him.
you find him. You find his steps, and you can hear, and you can also hear him as he's fighting. You can hear that something, but now it's silent. So, okay. Right now, well, the fight is over at this point. So, give me a second, guys. We'll take a little break. I'm gonna get a new beer, then we'll continue from exactly there. Okay.
Oh, nice. I'll get some coffee and some water.
Sounds good. Get drinking, food, whatever.
All right.
So I've returned with my beer, but I didn't put it in like as nicely.
All right.
Yeah, Philip will be back in a moment's notice. So I hope you're enjoying this crazy ass shit. I thought it was a cool move, by the way. So
I try to make it interesting.
yep. I didn't even know that. What is it? Die Hard can do that. It's pretty cool, actually. You can go out full Iron Man and shit.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're making not a Youngblood movie, but a X-Force movie. I think that's what they're making.
Yeah, that's the plan.
They're making also Valiant Universe movies, which look kind of cool. You know, Exo Manowar and shit. They won't start with it. I think they start with Bloodshot. They'll be the first, but they want to make it like Marvel. We'll see how it goes. It will be cool. They have some cool characters. Maybe if Spawn works out, then maybe other Image characters. Although the Youngblood and those characters, they've been not been part of Image for a long time. So
They are Jim Lee property. Is that it?
yeah. Well, they're not Jim Lee. They're what's his name? What's his name?
Rob Liefeld.
That's right. Jim Lee's Wildcats.
Rob Liefeld. Yeah, Jim Lee's Wildcats. Yeah, but since they're all creator owned, that was the whole point of Image. They had to always update their universe to basically retcon when the other characters disappeared. Like now Angela is part of Marvel, which still pisses me off, but what you gonna do, right? So anyway, so let's continue from here. Juve, Die Hard lands, and you see literally Iron Fist doing selfies with this guy who literally looks like Michael Myers from the movies in that same mask, and he's down on the floor. A knife, a big butcher, like a big, meat knife next to him, butcher knife kind of thing, next to his hand. And Iron Fist is like, chee, 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 so.
So I like to come down, do the, Iron Man style landing slide
Easy,
to a stop. Yeah. And I'm like, what is going on here?
I'm writing hashtag in my phone. Happy Halloween. I look up and, hey man, welcome back.
While you were evidently goofing around, I was dealing with the issue at hand, which is to
What
say,
issue is that?
saving my universe, as you should be doing as well. Not taking selfies.
Me? I'm the protector of Kung Lung. Do you see Kung Lung in danger? Well,
Kung Pao? I mean, did you say Kung Pao? Because I didn't see a Chinese restaurant around here.
Kung Pao is delicious. And I'll not say anything against it. But I come from Kung Lung.
Really? I swear, I think you mean Kung Pao. Because I've never heard of Kung Lao. You're talking about a Chinese dish, ain't you? You're messing with me.
I walk over to you. I put my arm around your shoulder. Let me tell you about the way of Shulu the Undying.
Yeah, I know where this guy. You got magazines to give me, don't you?
There is a subscription. I mean, it's not like an official religion. It's more like, and I put my hand in front of me, a way of life.
Yeah, I throw my hand up and basically set the magazine on fire. I'm good.
I mean, all we do is practice martial arts.
So suddenly you can hear from the direction of cheers, you can hear people like yelling like, "Ah!" And suddenly like out of there you can hear just a thing like, you can just hear screaming right now and gurgling and shit like that.
I turn to Die Hard. I think that's my pizza.
So I jump up, engage thrusters, go into the Superman forward, flying pose, and fly back to cheers.
Okay, well, it's not that far.
I bow over to my fallen enemy to give respect. And then I pick up my bathrobe and I put it on and I start walking over towards the Cheers bar.
As you enter the Cheers bar,
I'll run there.
You can see almost everyone is dead. You can just see literally a giant arachnid creature, one with many legs.
Is Kermit the Frog dead?
Wait, I'll say it. The creature looks like it's the creature, one of the bugs from Starship Troopers. And you can see there's a big hole in the Cheers bar on the side. As more come through, slowly you're guessing. But the creature is just chewing Cliff Clavin into, yeah, you seem like one of the arachnid creatures. We should, if we don't move, then we like, as the two jaws go together and slice him in two and then eat him up like it. And you see Norm and Sam Malone, they're also dead, just lying up in parts. And then you can see Kermit just running around, running out of the bar with the arms flailing. Yep, that's what you see.
Am I next to Die Hard, or is he ahead of me?
Well, I would say, wouldn't Die Hard, if you're flying, you would be faster than him, right? I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, he's up in the sky.
Well, you're now out. You're in front of the door now because you can see through the window. So, and you can see Kermit like come in and like wailing like, Let me out! It's not easy being green. Oh! As the arachnid, the bug comes toward him. You know, from Starship Troopers, the one with the big things and everything, comes like.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
So everyone in Cheers is dead, right?
Except Kermit.
Yeah, screw Kermit. So how many bugs is inside?
Right now, you can see one.
One. All right. I proceed to try to hit it with the shield.
Okay. So you want to do a charge attack?
Yep.
Okay, so charge attack.
Charging up the kinetic powers of my shield.
I think. Let me see here.
And that is a 54 on the roll.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. You need me to roll initiative.
Well, I'll keep. You can keep that as an attack roll, but yeah.
And I rolled a 3.
Well, you rolled a 5. What did you roll, Mr. Iron Fist?
Oh, sorry. Excuse me. So I'll be using martial arts E, which will bump up my roll.
Okay.
I have an 8.
An 8 on what scale? Probably doesn't matter because an 8 is like. Oh, your initiative. Shit. No, that's good actually. Then you start. Such an idiot. So I'm like thinking that's not it.
We weren't doing initiative. What were we doing?
No. It's initiative. Correct. Initiative. So go ahead. What do you want to do? Yours the first.
So we're fighting a giant bug, right?
Kung Lao is surging through. The great dragon is like, you know, he's like in your mind. You're like ready to fight. Because he says, in order to defend Kung Lao, you have to defend your Marvel universe. So you have to defend it from everything.
So I call upon the power of the dragon, and I will spend this round to call upon the power of the Iron Fist. So I need to make a psychic feat roll in order to charge up my power. And depending upon what I roll in the psychic feat is how strong my power is.
Cool, okay. So I'm guessing you need at least a green, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So this is, I believe, a monstrous. No, this is an amazing roll.
Yeah, okay. Tell me what you got.
Oh my god, I got a 97.
Jesus Christ. That's like okay. Fuck. Let me see here. He's gonna try to. So, and you attack in the same turn?
No, I don't think. Let me check. Sorry.
Okay. No worries.
Got this
no
character
worries.
sheet not long ago.
Yeah, it's cool.
Iron Fist.
I think you have to charge
Iron
up for
Fist can surround his hands and feet with the glowing power of the Iron Fist.
Mm-hmm.
The hero must make a psychic feat roll in order to use this ability. The damage is dependent on the results of the psychic feat as follows: green, incredible damage;
But does
yellow,
does
amazing damage; red, monstrous damage.
Okay.
If his psychic feat result is red, Iron Fist must make an endurance feat on the stun column immediately after striking the blow. The Iron Fist may perform this maneuver as often as he likes.
Okay. There doesn't seem to be a turn then. They don't say, okay, then you can punch too. So now you do your attack.
So I'm going to walk over towards this thing's abdomen.
Remember, you still have karma, so you can. But if you wanna use karma to fix your roll, you have to always spend. You have to announce it beforehand, and you have to spend 10, and then how much you want to use to fix your roll.
To hit this thing?
Anything, to do anything.
Oh, okay. Right on. Well, yeah, I'm going to deftly maneuver over towards the giant bug and punch him in the belly.
Okay. What's your attack roll then? Because that was your psyche roll.
Yeah, I'm going to do martial arts B.
Okay.
Which is going to increase my fighting to monstrous.
That's fine.
This thing's also huge, is it not?
It's pretty huge, yeah. You know how big they are. So he's like,
Yeah, they're fucking enormous. They're like semi
yeah.
trucks. I have an 80 exactly on the dice.
Okay, I'm gonna do. He's gonna try to evade, but he's gonna be at a disadvantage because he's really big and he can't maneuver properly. Actually, let me see here. He's gonna try to block rather because I don't remember them really maneuvering that much. And let me see here. Agility, but still he gets. Well, blocking is strength. Okay. Um, Strength 4. No, 14. Doesn't do anything. So, yeah. Well, how much damage do you do with your Iron Fist?
Monstrous damage.
Monstrous. Oh wow, that's you do a huge blow. Like you actually hit one of his legs off. So let's see here. Okay,
So,
wait. Give me a second. You can describe
okay.
1 second. I just want to write down. Yeah, you do a huge fucking blow. Like that's well. First, I got to roll endurance roll for him. So to see. Yeah, he failed that too. Let's just say he's stunned for 2 rounds because he failed it. It was such a huge blow. So go ahead.
So the camera zooms in on my fist, and you see the bones start to glow phosphorescent yellow inside of his hand, and it just emanates out, and all the air around the fist starts to distort, almost like a road that's sizzling with the sun's heat. Then the camera expands wide, and you see the punch fly, and it hit this creature's leg. Boom! It shatters into 1,000 pieces. Shells and blood and just gush all over my body. My bathrobe is just soaked,
It's
but
like
my chest is
like
glowing with this
it's like
like
green blood,
Lao. Boom!
and you can hear the creature
Kermit,
like
get out of here!
the creatures. You can hear him, and Kermit is like, "Whoa!" and he's running out the door. Exactly. Yes. Yes. Now it's your turn, Juve. He's knocked out, so it's your turn.
Knocked out. He got this.
He needs some time to reposition himself. As you remember in Starship Troopers, he said if you take out one leg, they're still capable of fighting, but he needs some time to get into position again. He's on the
Then
rack.
I will try to. I'll go fly up and then drop down with the shield in my
Well,
hand.
you're inside of the cheers bar now, so you cannot fly up. Although you can fly up if you want. You can go through the roof and down.
Well, I thought the roof was open already.
No, the hole is on the side of the bar.
Side of the bar. Gotcha.
Sorry, I wasn't exact with my explanation.
Okay, then I will just try to throw the shield at his head and try to decapitate his head.
Okay, so that's a thrown attack. That's agility. And the damage is like blunt. Let me see here. I'm going to do Captain America style shield throw.
Yeah.
I have your
He can
characters.
throw it up to 3 areas for RM damage.
Yeah, remarkable. That's not really nice. That's 30. And
that is a 91.
Ooh, okay. So 91. And what's your agility?
Agility. Which one would be agility? FAS.
It's A. It's FA.
RM30.
So 30. So 90 what?
91.
Okay, it's still a yellow, but just barely, but still very good. That means if it's blunt, it will do a slam. Meaning, give me a second. Okay. A slam Yeah. Okay, you'll do an endurance feat to see what the effect is gonna be. What for a slam it's gonna be. 97. Yep, he doesn't get slammed. He rolled red feet. Yep, really good.
I thought
97.
he was already stunned.
Oh shit, he was stunned. So fuck that. So he gets full damage and he gets pushed back. So yeah, sorry, my bad, my
No,
bad,
you're all good, bro.
my bad. Otherwise it would have been, but no. Uh, yeah, he gets basically I'll say he gets grand slammed then, and that means oh yeah, equal to the strength of the attacker taken as ground speed. Okay, what's your strength again?
I am 30. I presume strength is F.
So 3 areas. That's like 3 times 44 feet. So basically, and you said 30 damage, right?
Yeah.
So he
I'm
gets 30 damage, and he gets another one in the concrete wall as you smash him into the concrete wall with the shield. And let me see here. I'd say that kills him. Yeah. He would have only 15 left, and that would definitely smashing him through the wall. That would do it. So please describe how you literally throw the shield, and then he smashes into the wall. It's so powerful.
So I engage my shield. You see, there's like energy, classic comic book energy forming around it, and what have you. I look at him like, I want to end this now. And I toss the shield, and as the shield connects, it like explode with kinetic energy, throwing the alien monster back, slamming against the wall. And from the kinetic energy from the shield, his head literally like explodes from the force of hitting his head against the
Well,
back.
he breaks into the wall because he's a pretty big body, so it falls together, and is actually the wall starts collapsing. Two more of the same creatures come through that hole, but the wall starts collapsing. So what do you guys do? Next person, wait, I'll roll initiative. Bad guys, 1. Okay, next person is again Philip, the Iron Fist.
The wall's collapsing?
It's starting to.
I snatch up Kermit the Frog. I take him into my arms like a little baby, and I run away with him.
Okay. As he was running out, you take him out. And he's like, "Whoa, he's not easy, big green." Whoa.
Hush now.
So the bar is pretty much like, are they coming into Cheers now, or
they're coming into Cheers and they're going towards the exit? They're going towards you. You know.
Okay. If I remember correctly, Cheers had a couple of pillars that was like.
I think so.
Center.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
Oh, you want to target the weak point so it would collapse, right?
Yeah, on top of the bugs.
Okay.
So that is a 32.
And you want to throw your shield, right? Captain America style again. Okay.
So I throw the shield through a 32. Strength is 30.
What is this shield's material strength? Just checking.
Let
me see.
UN material.
Oh, that's on. Yeah, don't worry. That's very. That's that's like Cap Shield pretty much. Maybe Cap Shield is a little bit higher, but not by much. So still, that goes easy through that concrete. Concrete's like 40 or something. You're like 6 powers over that.
So I do. You want me to do agility check for the back flipping?
Just do a normal attack, and it should be fine.
32.
Okay, 32. And what's your attack? What's your agility? Since you're throwing it.
30.
32. That's not quite enough. the shield bounces off as it's like shaking, and you get very close. One of the creatures gets through, so you want to backflip out at the same time.
Yeah.
Okay, so you don't manage to collapse the building. The shield does come back as you get out. One of the creatures comes through, and the building collapses now. So one of the creatures survives, and it gets an attack on you as you're trying to get out. So,
Okay.
let me see here.
And to clarify, the shield is on my farm, correct?
Yeah, you got it back. That's fine. Don't worry about that.
Okay.
So, okay, it's a 41. He succeeds with the normal. Do you want to do any kind of defensive move, like an evasion or something?
Well, I can take up to 50 damage from an attack that's inflicted on me because of the shield.
Okay, so you don't know. You'll just take it, thinking that you can take it. Okay.
How much damage does he put out is the question.
Well, you don't know that. So
okay.
You said that. Now that's what it is. So
yeah.
Give me a second. And let me see. What's your armor again?
Armor. Which one would be armor? Is that A?
Let me see. Is it like I have your character sheet up here just for my. There we go. Cybernetic construct, body armor. Yeah, excellent protection. So that means it's 20, and he goes with the claws. Bump, bump. That bumps it down because it's armor-piercing claws. So that means instead of 20, does 14 damage to you as the one of the arms. It's armor-piercing. That's why your armor is like,
So like, it does nothing. Then I take no damage.
You get damage. You get 14 damage. You get your armor is good for 6.
But the shield can absorb 50.
Oh, you're using your shield?
Yeah. The shield itself can block up to 50 damage, making attack that inflict damage.
Okay, but then you have to do a block roll. So then roll that.
That 2d10s, right?
Yeah. So percentile, yeah.
68.
Okay, and how much damage can it take?
50.
68. And what's your agility again?
Agility is 30.
30. Okay, fair enough. You block it with your shield. But as the claw comes down, you bring up the shield and as. Yep. There you go. That was the creature's turn. Now it's Iron Fist's turn.
Nice. So I got Kermit in my arms. Have we got away from the destruction?
Yep. It collapsed. One creature came out. You can hear another one being crushed by the collapsed building.
I'm there by a little pond. I set Kermit down by the pond. Go join your people.
I will. Goodbye. And he jumps away. Brum, 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 brum. and for some reason, he just finds there a banjo conveniently put there, and he starts playing. It's not easy being green.
So you see that over my shoulder as I'm walking towards the chaos.
As you're walking towards the chaos from the pond, you can see the corpses from people from Cheers, Carla and the other ones just falling down like from the trees kind of hanging. And you look as where Michael Myers was, but he's not there anymore.
I started running.
Okay. That's Give me a second. Okay. Yep. Okay. So, there we go. Okay. Okay. Suddenly, out of the bushes, as you're running, right? But you can hear something, and you can hear suddenly you feel this pain in your shoulder as something sharp goes into it, right? And the blood rushes out, and you lose 10 hit points damage. And you can see Michael Maris comes in and out of nowhere, just you didn't even know where he was. He was completely different from where he was. And he comes out and just stabs you like blood gushes out of your shoulders. You lose 10 hit points.
Holy shit. I see the blood pool and run down my arm like a vein that's been exposed out of my body. But then I see the blood start to bubble as my fist glows bright yellow.
It's cool. The blood actually starts to glow golden, and it bubbles. Like the heat, the energy, the kinetic energy comes out because your chi is part of your body. So it also flows through the blood, right? So
I'm gonna turn around and fucking punch this guy dead in the face.
Fair enough. He had a surprise attack. Now it's your turn.
So. Should we roll initiative here?
No, because he had a surprise attack. I rolled for stealth, and he rolled good enough.
Oh, okay.
So you didn't have a danger sense like Spidey or something like that, unless there's some kind of skill you have or something. But yeah. So, but you can do an attack now since he did his, so it's all good. Well, it's like an assassin attack in D&D, right?
So first I'm going to roll to see if I can bring the power of the Iron Fist.
Right.
All right, so this is going to be a Psyche feat roll.
Yep.
Oh my god. 99.
Jesus Christ, you're going to do some massive damage.
Oh my god. So I'll be using Martial Arts B to increase my fighting.
Sure.
And I have a 43 on the Monstrous.
Okay, 43. Let me see if we can do any evading. 27. I don't think it's going to be good. No. Also, I wanted to give him one CS down anyway because he's like in really close proximity right now. So he cannot evade. So you said monstrous and how much? 40? 43?
43 under this is for fighting, right?
Yeah. Okay,
yep,
that hits. That connects. It's still green.
And that will do monstrous damage.
Jesus Christ, man. Nice. So that. Let me see. So let me see here. Okay. So that's 75, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. There we go. That's a massive hit. So that's a fucking massive hit. Please describe the fucking epic fucking hit against Michael Myers.
He's still alive, right?
Well, you don't know. Just do your hit.
Okay.
He's down. Let's say that. Okay.
Okay, sounds good. So the blood starts to bubble up on my hand, almost like you would boil water in a pot. And as I turn around and I hit this guy in his zygmatic arch, I feel the bones in his face start to collapse and his whole body, his feet lift up off the ground. His body suspended in midair. His whole skull fucking glows with a hit of my hand, almost like when you put a flashlight by your finger. And he pummels down into the ground, and I stand over him and pull out the knife.
Nice. You could see blood trickling down through the mask and through under the mask. And he lies there, seemingly dead. And now it's back to Juve. Now it's your turn, Juve. You blocked successfully the creature's claw.
Do I see what Iron Fist has done?
You could. No, he's in the woods right now, so you are still outside of Cheers. You could hear some kind of fighting going on. That's all you can hear.
Okay. So I will want to roll for agility to do another fancy bunch of backflips and whatnot to get away from the creature. And that is a 21. Agility is.
So you want to move away from the creature?
Yeah.
Okay.
And what's agility is that A or I?
It's A.
30. 21. Remarkable 30. I think that might be a fail.
By remarkable, yeah, it's a fail. So right now you don't fall or anything, but you cannot manage. You kind of, as you're still at the steps, you know how it is in Cheers, the steps go up.
Yeah.
So as you're flipping, you didn't see everything at the moment, and then as you flipped, you kind of stuck in there, but you can still get your footing. So, but I'll allow you still to attack.
All right, shield attack is a 47, strength of 30.
What's your fighting? What's your fighting?
Remarkable 30.
And how much did you roll?
30.
30, okay. Let me see if he can do a block. Let's say 10. Okay, so he just wants to block it right now just to kind of resist it. And let me see here, the strength. How much damage does your shield do, that attack? I can check it actually. The shield should do. Battle shield, the heart can block up to 50 damage or make attacks that inflict incredible damage. Okay, he just barely blocks your attack with the shield, just barely. Literally, he did 40 with his block because he rolled really good, over a 90. So he got +1. And what he does is like, you know, like as you punch him with the shield, he puts his forearms in front of him, like, and then he blocks it, but just barely. So yeah, that was your turn. Iron Fist, it's your turn.
All right, that works.
I start whistling. Haven't made it up to the bar yet?
Sure. You're there.
Do I see the battle that's raging on with Die Hard?
Yeah, it's like right in front of the thing bar. So he's like the creature and thing there at the steps. So the creature is like half like standing up. So he's not like in the collapsed area anymore. And Die Hard is also in the steps kind of thing. So it's really close quarters.
Does it look like I'd be able to engage in the combat?
You could from atop. You know how it is with the steps and Cheers, how they go up. You could like come up and attack from the side. I would even give you one CS advantage right now.
Oh yeah, I totally want to do that.
Yeah, go ahead.
I want to run up, do a front flip, and then kick with my foot as it comes over the side.
Nice. Go ahead. Roll. Fighting roll.
Right. So this is going to be with martial arts B. So increase it to monstrous.
Sure.
But this isn't the iron foot. Ooh, I don't know if I got it. 22.
22, and what's your fighting again? Monstrous, right?
Monstrous.
Just barely. Let's see if he can block it. Because he cannot now evade. He just doesn't have space to move at the moment. So he's gonna try to block it. And 95, man, Jesus Christ.
Oh, yeah. He totally blocks it.
That's the block because he gets +1. How much damage do you do?
Good.
Good. Yeah, no question. That's like you hit the carapace, kind of boom. That's all. You kind of bounce off. And suddenly as you bounce off, you can see literally Mario arriving with it in the Mario Kart with some pizzas in the back and like and Luigi also like I got you the pizza. Are you Iron Fist?
So the camera zooms in on my face and you see one eyebrow arches up. Yeah, I'm Iron Fist.
And then he's
Squinty
like
little wide eyes.
And he takes out this pizza and throws it at you like, here's your pizza. And you catch
Oh
it.
my god, it's like Captain America's shield.
Yeah, yeah. And then he drives on.
So is it just the pizza, or is it in a fucking pizza box?
No, it's the pizza box with everything.
Okay. Oh, damn it.
You would have got your pizza. Bye-bye.
I catch it and I open it up. Wrong ingredients. Because there's a little star on it that's glowing.
No. There's no star. There's no star.
God damn it.
However, there is a well, no, it's just a normal pizza.
I thought it was gonna be like a fucking flower to be able to spit fire.
Nice. No, that's what you have to ask extra. Maybe another time.
I did get mushrooms on it, did I not?
Yeah, I know it's not the right mushrooms. You have to say the special mushrooms. I'm being a dick now. Yes, I know, but anyway, so that was you. Now the creature attacks you now. Iron Fist.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see how well it does. Does not do very well. Fighting. No, it fails and misses you completely. Now it's Juve's turn. Die hard.
So do I see the kinetic punch that he just threw at the insect?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do some Civil War reenactment shit here. So I look at Iron Fist. I'm like, Iron Fist, punch the shield.
Punch the shield.
Punch the shield.
I look at my hand. It glows like a fucking flashlight. I'm gonna punch the shield.
Okay, so we'll have it where if you punch the shield, it's gonna do like the damage of the shield plus your hand-to-hand damage. Okay.
First I have to roll a psyche feat in order to initiate.
Okay. Yeah.
That is a 51.
And Juve, you have to do in order to hold it right. This is a special feat. You haven't done this yet, so you have to do like, let's say a yellow.
48.
48.
So a 51, is that a yellow, a green for amazing?
What is your agility, Juve?
Agility is remarkable 30 with a 48 roll.
You know what, for green, I mean, you just have to hold the shield up. Really, the hardness comes to Iron Fist. He has to punch it hard enough. So, Mr. Iron Fist, what did you roll?
I rolled a 51.
Okay, for combat, right? Fighting?
No, that's for the psyche feat to initiate my Iron Fist.
Okay, then what kind of thing?
It's under amazing.
Under amazing. And 50 what?
51.
Okay, and do you use your it's a psyche feat. Okay, that works. So whatever bonus you get, now do the attack then.
Okay, I'm gonna do the attack.
So it's green.
I'm gonna use martial arts B.
Right.
So this would be fighting +1, so that'll be monstrous.
Yeah, yeah.
39 to hit the shield.
You know what? Fine. I'll just take it. It's good. It's green. It's fine. You do basically your basic damage, whatever you did, Philip, plus the damage from the shield.
Oh yeah, the when I rolled the 51 under amazing, was that yellow or green?
It was green. It was green.
All right, so that'd be incredible damage.
Okay. So we'll add then incredible with like the shield does incredible, so that's like 80 damage to the creature.
Wow.
That's massive. Why not? And let's see here. 125 minus. Yep, give me a second. So you do. It's still alive, but it's very wounded. Please describe this epic attack.
Juve, do you want to do the honor?
I will let you do the honor because I think you will be more narrative with the explosion since you are the main catalyst.
Well, it's like a sound wave, just like in Avengers 1 when Thor hit the shield with the hammer. That's, I'm guessing, right? But go ahead.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So off in the distance, there's a small kid, and he's been put in timeout by his mother. And there's a very small countdown clock that's outside of his door.
Is that somebody from a sitcom or something? Just feel free to throw in there.
Oh yeah, this is Webster, and Webster's been put in timeout.
Right.
And outside of his door, there's like this little counter like you would put on your stove to measure the time for eggs, like from the 80s.
Yeah, exactly. I know.
And the countdown's going click. And then we have a zoom in on Iron Fist's fist. Click. You see it go bright yellow. Click. And you see it start hurtling towards the air, right towards the center of Die Hard's shield. Click. And the ringer goes, and you see all of this sonic force concuss through the air.
All the glasses break, everything. And if there's any cars or vehicles,
they go. Opens up the door because he's done with timeout, and he looks out the window, and then he sees this concussive force explode through the air. What? All right, that's me. I'm done.
Very nice, very nice. So it breaks all the glasses and shit and in the vicinity, and cars go wee 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 wee. And you do like the creature is like shocked. You can see the concrete breaking on the side, and the building actually starting to collapse even more. Not just the Cheers thing, that's where he collapsed, but the building starts breaking.
I turn to Die Hard. Let's get out of here before this whole building comes down.
For once we're in agreement, and then like proceed to like jet off.
I put myself in the pose to be taken.
Snatch him up on the way out.
As you snatch up, you run out. The creature takes some time to get used to, but it's wounded, but it could still fight. As you run away, Juve, it tries to attack you one more time. Ooh, it actually succeeds. Do you want to try to evade it?
Yeah.
Okay. Because that's like
he turns around and I fucking take the hit in his arms.
Yeah.
Rolled a 30 with a 30 remarkable.
30. No, that's not gonna do. He rolled a 95.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's actually an edged attack. So his combat is remarkable 30. Ooh. Okay, he downs you with the edge attack, so you got to roll a endurance roll if you survive that.
63.
What's your endurance?
Is that 40? Incredible.
40, and you rolled a 63.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's a yellow feat. That's very good. So you don't have any endurance loss. Let me see here. I'm gonna check this here very quick. There we go. Okay, then roll a 1d10.
6.
So you lose for sure. You lose 30. What? You lose 20 damage to you lose 20 hit points, Juve.
So I'm down to 100. Okay.
And write down and roll a 1d10.
Roll another 1d10.
Just to see how long you're stunned. You're stunned now because you won't die. You won't have to roll anymore because you rolled really
50.
well.
I mean 5.
Yeah. So wait, was it 65 you rolled for your endurance roll? Yeah, it was yellow. So it's no. Okay. So don't worry. So you're just now unconscious. So Iron Fist actually started to carry you, your heavy android body. And then as you're carrying away, the entire building collapses on the creature and kills it. And it's just like, and you're in the woods now. If that's where you ran, Mr. Iron Fist. So
Yeah, that's where I ran.
okay, so you're in the woods now. And how much did you roll for your D10, Juve? That's the other guy.
5.
That's the
Where
other
there's
guy.
one,
That's
there's
James.
the other.
Yeah, maybe.
Where there's one, there's the other.
He probably is there. Maybe not there exactly, but in that thing. So
if he is knocked out, can Freddy attack him in his dreamscape?
probably if he's there.
But he's a robot.
Well, do you have a soul? Are you a robot that can dream? That's the question. But anyway, so Juve, you're knocked out for a while.
Oh my god, we just went like Philip K. Dick there for a second.
Yeah.
I love it. I fucking love it.
Do androids dream of electric sheep yet?
Do androids dream of Freddy?
This. Okay, so as you take some time, but Juve, you wake up again. You have some damage from this major wound on your side, some damage.
Okay, so let's see. I check, and you can roleplay this section now if you want. So I check the run diagnostic and see the level of damage, and then you can narrate the damage report.
The damage report is like heavy, blah 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 damage, so on. You can narrate it too if you want.
Okay, it comes up like it says system down by 15%. Still, all weapon systems still functionable. Blah 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 blah. And then yeah, so I am unconscious and laying on the ground, starting subroutine of self repair for Die Hard system. Because I presume I'm unconscious, right?
You're just unconscious for as many rounds as you have rolled, so multiply that by seconds and then by 5 seconds each.
So yeah, so I'm saying why I'm unconscious is running the subroutine to repair the damage.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm unconscious.
Okay. But I don't think you have regeneration, but
no, that's just
it's just fluff, yeah. So what you need, like, it's more like you find out, just like a person would, if they would be wounded, what do they need, like bandage. You're thinking, your subroutine is looking for what kind of parts you would need, or stuff, what kind of shit you would need to repair the damage. So
Yeah, for full
every
repairs, I had for full
basically,
repairs I would have to return to the cybernetic recharge slab.
yeah. So you can like regenerate by yourself if you rest. So yeah.
I'll be back in just a second.
Okay. Then because I have something. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Then I have still something, and then I want to do still something. One more encounter, and then we can stop here. But if you guys would continue this, because I'm having a blast. I don't know how you guys are, but let's have a little break. Okay.
Okay.
Without meaning to, he just shoved me in your pockets on accident. Okay, I'm back. I'm hoping you're enjoying this, Juve. I know it's just a big fight, random chuckle fuck, but that was the point.
The game is good, man. You're all good.
Thank you, man. I try my best. I like Die Hard, really, how you play him. It's pretty cool. He's a pretty cool character, actually, if you think about it. And I'll make it really so, like, there's the basis for Youngblood, so if you die, you automatically have your memory sent there, saved another body. So you can always come back as him. So. So the enemies would have to get to the base and destroy the backups, basically.
Yeah.
Apparently, we have one viewer. So, hello, that one viewer. I'm kind of excited to run this again, and maybe other people run it too.
Well, I sent you a picture of Die Hard's weapon system stuff because evidently the guy didn't do a bunch of research on Die Hard, but he actually comes with weapons. He comes with a long sword, short sword, and a plasma cannon.
I've seen the sword. If you want, we can work on this for next session, okay?
Yeah, it's totally next session. I'm just filling in time until.
I've seen him with the sword too. Like some of these characters, you know, the guy has made so many characters, probably just went through quick. But
well, he's already came up with stats for Dutch, who uses an energy weapon. So I just say we just basically copies Dutch energy weapon stats directly over and just call it good.
There's easy. There's also a standard stats for laser weapons and swords and stuff. So this is easy to add. That's the easiest to add.
Yeah, and the rest is just flavor stuff like the cybernetic recharge slab and the.
Oh, that's easy. I'll be right back too. Again, give me a second.
Hey! Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
All right, cool. Sean, you there?
He went on break for a second.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Like 2 seconds before.
I'm back. I just had to use the restroom. So.
Oh yeah, I just wanted to tell you that. Yeah, I've really been enjoying the game.
Yeah, I'm having a blast because it's so fun just to throw in random shit. Honestly, like my favorite part is when you grab Kermit and then with the banjo. You know, like in the movie. Remember in the Muppets movie, he's playing with the banjo. I know it's stupid, but I mean, this is supposed to be a big chuckle fuck. So, as you're wandering,
little things, man.
It's the little things, yeah. So as you're wandering through the woods, right, or you're staying there, you can hear this primordial growl. This
is Die Hard still knocked out?
He's not anymore. It's fine. It's like just a couple of rounds, which is like.
Oh, I was gonna try and look under his mask.
He doesn't have a mask. That's his head. You realize he's an android. So you try to take off his mask, and then Die Hard wakes up. What's your reaction? He's trying to like do this.
I'm like, I grab his arm and like, not on the first date.
And you can hear, you know, Die Hard is very strong, so he's like this vice grip, but he doesn't push it. He could like easily just push, but he just holds it and just. Although maybe not.
So he's like holding, like I'm off the ground and he's holding me up by my arm.
Yeah, kind of.
I'm sorry, man. I just thought this was a mask. What are you? Where are you from? I've never seen you before.
Because we don't like your universe, so we left and made our own.
Nice.
As you're saying this, I have my phone out and I'm taking a picture of us.
Okay, guys. So this is you can hear this primordial scream, and this scream, this growl, like these big steps, and suddenly breaking through the buildings, collapsing buildings and shit, breaking through the trees. You can see a huge like prehistoric creature, this is what you see. This is the creature that you see, like a huge fucking dinosaur-like creature.
Oh, did you throw it up in the chat?
No, it's I shared the image in my
Oh,
thing.
I see it. I see it. Prehistoric sea giant rages against city. A
Yeah.
thrilling story beyond all imagination.
Well, you don't see that. That's maybe what the viewer sees, you know. So you see the creature.
Oh,
So, and it comes out like it's like a big
Okay.
like dinosaur dragon or something. So yeah, let's roll initiative for the final fight of this session.
I rolled a 9.
Okay. You don't forget you get a bonus, Mr. Danny Rand.
I do. I am going to roll my initiative right now.
Okay.
I have a 5.
Okay. And I got a 3. So how much did you have, Juve?
I rolled a 9.
Then you start. So the creature is breaking through the buildings and through the trees as if there would be nothing.
I
So
turn
just
to
like
him and I say, I think we got bigger problems than me fiddling around with your face. So how about you let me go? And
Yeah, let's go do this. And I think I have an idea. So I walk over to the TIE fighter that was on the ground and chuck it at the
Okay.
dinosaur monster.
Just do a basic.
how strong is your character?
What's
I
your
don't-
strength?
Strength is RM30. Is that possible or no? Who's the expert? 'Cause I am not.
No.
Can I chuck a car at it?
The car, yeah, fine. I'll allow a car, but you have to roll a normal strength check.
All right, cool.
I'm going to fucking throw a plane. Oh my God.
A fucking TIE fighter is huge, man.
I am not a Star Wars person, so I don't know. 70.
I mean, it's a small ship in comparison, but it's still huge in comparison for a human. 70? Fine.
It's literally a spaceship.
Yeah. So it does like your strength damage plus 1 CS. So let me see.
RM30.
Well, that's the damage, but I see if I can block it. And yes, that's a no. So you do 40 damage to it. Like the car explodes, and the creature is like, "Rah!" But it's like, you know, it's still moving, it's still like out there. Give me a second. Gotta just write down one thing. So you did 40 damage. So you can see it's a little bit injured, but not too bad. Okay. So now it's the Iron Fist turn.
How big is this thing?
It's pretty big. Give me 1 second. I'll give you an exact size. I'm just gonna use the magic of Google. Okay, it's 30 foot tall, 100 foot long, basically. So it's quite big. It's no Godzilla, but it's big.
I fought dragons before. Surely have the undying.
Creature just roars at you.
So, is there the knife that Michael Myers had by me?
Well, you gotta look where Michael Myers, where you saw him last.
Yeah, where I punched him in the face.
Yeah, you look there and he's gone.
God damn it.
You could hear the do 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 do. It's out of character. the viewers can hear that, you know.
Where's Die Hard right now?
Oh, he's next to you. So he threw the car. Well, he's close to you. He's not that far. He just went off to the closest car, Ford Pinto, of course, and
So
threw
there's
that.
this you can let me know if this is allowed or not.
Okay.
But I want to grab Die Hard and I want to infuse him with the energy of Shao the Undying, transferring my power into it. Because I can grab a knife and transfer the power into something metallic. Would I be able to do it to Die Hard?
You can do it. You can do it. You can attempt it. You can do it with a red feat. I'll allow it if it's a red feat, red roll. So, and you can use like you have to do then the psyche roll, since that's a psyche roll, because you have to transfer the magical energy, the chi. So
energy conversion.
Yeah. Why is that a skill, power that you have?
Yeah, there's something. Oh, I'm checking.
Because Juve counts as a sentient being. He might not be an organic being, but he's still a sentient being. So I would allow it with the red feet.
If he explains it to me what he's planning on doing, I will allow it.
That's the other thing. I don't if Die Hard allows it. You know?
So he does not tell me this.
Well, I'm gonna wait now.
All right. So what it will be? I can infuse. Oh, wait a minute. It just says I can infuse thrown weapons with this power, doing base damage plus Iron Fist intensity.
So he can charge up the shield.
Well, Die Hard.
I can charge up your shield
easily. The shield.
But I like it better charging you up.
If you do a red feat, I'll allow it. Fine, because okay. I mean, Die Hard is like a weapon, a living weapon.
And I technically can be. I fly, so I could be a thrown weapon.
that's always the question with RPGs. I could be a flying weapon. These are the questions that you only ask then. So
I enter into my mind, and it's just like an escape of like pure blue, like comic book blue, and floating in the middle is a bonsai tree. I'm in the lotus position in front of it. I hold two fingers out in front of my hand. The tips of my fingers glow when I reach down towards the tree. And you see in life that my two fingers are moving towards Die Hard. The dragon on my chest is glowing and it transfers down my arm into the tips of my finger. I don't know. It's going to be...
It's got to be
amazing. Is Psyche amazing? So that's 50, and I rolled a 78.
Wait, amazing. That could work. And how much did you rolled?
78.
I'm sorry, man. That's a yellow. You're getting. It's much more complicated to do it on a. Yes, he's an artificial being, but he's still a sentient being. You know, he's much more complex. I'm sorry,
Inside
man.
my mind, the bonsai tree has caught on fire.
Yeah. So it was a cool idea, but it's a power stunt that you haven't done yet, and that's usually always a red, you know. And
yeah. Oh no, that perfectly makes sense.
I could have said, you know, like, oh, you can only do it with weapons, but that's lame. You should be able to do it with other stuff too, but that's more complex. A shield or a knife is much simpler, you know.
Yeah, so, you're right.
But it is possible, but you have to get a red roll. So anyway, that was your attempt. So you had, that was your turn, and then Juve did his attack. Now the creature comes and attacks Juve. He doesn't see you as a threat yet, Iron Fist. So take that as you will. Yeah. And then okay, so He's gonna try to bite you with his mouth, Juve. It's a fighting roll. 50. Wait, give me a second here. Okay, it's a green attack. Do you want to do any defensive maneuvers or whatever? Swingle. Juve. I can't hear you, Juve. Still can't hear you. Cannot.
I guess I'm gonna block.
No, I can't hear you. Yeah.
Hello?
I can hear you now, Juve. Go ahead.
Yeah. So
you want to block, right? Okay, then you have to do a strength roll.
And it's a fail. It was a 22.
What's your strength?
30.
22. That's a failure. Yeah. Sorry. He is to what's your armor?
Armor is
not your shield armor. Wait, I can check it quick.
REM 30 if it's A.
Okay. Yeah.
And the body armor is exceptional versus physical and energy.
Okay, well, it's physical. It's bite. So exceptional, right? Okay. So that's a exceptional. So it's 20. You lose 130 damage health.
I'm dead.
Okay. So roll
that body's dead. It depends on whether or not.
Roll endurance first. Okay.
72.
Okay. What's your endurance?
Incredible 40.
Okay. 40. Okay, since it's edged, you do lose a level of endurance. So next turn you gotta roll again. So he basically rips off, like, as he bites, he rips off your right arm and part of your torso. So you're unconscious at this point.
Can I start the process of transference?
Sure, okay. Okay, now it's the Iron Fist's turn.
I've seen some, they used to follow a shit.
All right, so I'm going to stop fucking around here.
Nice.
And I'm going to call upon the power of the Iron Fist to fucking slay this
dragon,
fucking beast. Yeah, this fucking dragon.
Oh, he's pretty much a dragon. He might be a dinosaur, but he's fucking a dragon, so a wingless one.
All right, 25 for the Iron Fist power.
Oh shit. What's your psych? Psych.
Amazing.
Amazing. And 25. If it's white, then does it fail then?
Yes.
Yeah. It just, dude, one column. If you've gotten a 26, you would have been fine.
Oh shit.
That sucks, man.
So
you can still attack. You can still
did
attack
I just see fucking Die Hard get ripped in half?
Part of his arm, not quite in half, but part of his arm and a lot of his torso. So, yeah.
I grabbed the shield, if it's available.
It is available.
I'll defend him with the shield.
Okay. Okay, so as you do this, you defend it. The creature comes down with its claws, hits you on the shield, scrapes over it. But then suddenly from the sky, you can see two beams of light, two laser blasts hit the creature. And then suddenly, like, you feel your body's like tingling and like you're somehow incorporeal. You see this light around you. And suddenly you see yourself again surrounded. You're in this room suddenly on this platform, and you can see these people in these weird uniforms. And then it's like you can recognize them. It's Captain Picard and his crew saying, "Welcome. I saw you were in trouble with this beast. Maybe be of assistance." That's why we stopped this game.
Oh, awesome. Hold on. Thank you, Sean. I have to take a phone call.
Sure. So
That worked for me.
Yeah, that's the game, and I hope you enjoyed it. I did this encounter very differently. I thought we would be more people, but yeah, maybe next time we will be. So I don't know, Juve. If you want to continue this would be cool. So.
That's fine. Right now my character is going through the subroutine. I will have images up for what the next armor will look like.
It's cool also because I want to do then. It's the TNG crew, Star Trek Next Generation crew. So there will be Data. So Data might help you out and stuff, give you some pointers. So that's cool. Since Philip had to go.
No. I'm here. Sorry, I had to.
Okay.
Take a quick call.
So I'm saying that obviously you've been saved by the TNG crew, and we'll continue this if you guys want next time, maybe with more players.
Oh, nice.
So
nice.
You've gotten a nice update. So I hope you enjoyed the game.
Oh, definitely.
I thought there's going to be more people, so I thought the encounter could be a little bit higher. But yeah, so.
No. It was. That beast seems pretty fucking crazy, dishing out like 130 points of damage with one blow.
Hey, he's the beast of 20,000 fathoms. He's pretty cool. He's one of the earliest kind of giant monster creatures from Ray Harryhausen. He's quite powerful. He's not quite Godzilla level, but he's yeah. Anyway, so we'll just stop here. Any final words?
Well,
I had a great time. Great to play with you guys.
I had a great time. And yes, and I appreciate everyone coming in and watching us and me looking like a total chuckle fuck. So,
yeah. This was the chuckle fuck game for sure.
Out.
It was a great privilege in order to play Iron Fist again in a Sean Begvari Juve game.
Very good. Thank you. Hopefully we can return maybe with more players. The Enterprise is big, especially the Enterprise D. So who knows what kind of other characters will be there. So the fight against the ultimate evil of everything is not over yet. It's just started. So bye-bye, fellow Beastians.